everyone. We are out today in a beautiful community that matches what so many of you have been asking me for, and I'm giving you a couple of clues right here. One, you see an RV parked, you see a metal shop building, and I'm going to walk you in and I will explain what is so special about this community. This home is sitting on over 1 acre. It was built in 2020. I'm going to give you all the stats on this home. But what I'm talking about, I'm going to clue you in from my hat right here. Check it out. Can you read that? No HOA. No HOA. All right, guys. So I'm Seth Koppel, your Big Lot Texas Realtor, and we're going to go tour this home here. So many of you have been wanting to see high-end, beautiful homes in no HOA communities that do not have a homeowner association. So that is what we are doing today. Beautiful double iron door entry. Beautiful high-end custom home was built here by Carruthers, and it is stunning. So many upgrades throughout. I'm going to point them all out. You start right here in the main living space, a big picture window out back. I'll try to get you a better angle on that, but take a look at the beams on the ceiling. I love this, like a tic-tac-toe pattern, really neat. And I got to get you straight into this amazing kitchen. So take a look at this beautiful high-end appliances GE profile, but when I show them to you, you're gonna just love them. So okay, we'll get up close to that in a second, but I love the style throughout this home. Definitely more modern and high-end finishes throughout. Remember, custom home built, just about 5 years old now, sitting on 1 acre, and you're getting that all without having to deal with a homeowner association. So later in the video, I'm going to give you several reasons why people like homeowner associations, but more importantly, several reasons why a lot of people will not buy in a community that has a homeowner association. So I'm going to get you through everything in this house, but let's hone in right here in the kitchen. You have beautiful quartz countertops, the 5-burner stove cooktop, and I love this pattern of the backsplash, and you have some free floating shelves right there for design, but you still have your closed cabinetry helping you keep everything looking nice with, closed off, so you don't have to keep everything looking perfect. And then right here, I showed you, but I want to show you again. You've got a beautiful apron front sink that's more of like a white composite, which is really neat. And of course, look how open it is to this beautiful great room space. I love these hanging lights right here, the pendant lighting, but they're so big. I think they're a little beyond pendant. These are beautiful, beautiful high-end lights right here. Okay, so as I was talking about the appliances, look at this. These are black, but they're kind of like a matte black. Take a look at this. It's really, really pretty and elegant. And you've got double oven there and the microwave right there and a matching refrigerator. I love the black painted cabinets. It's definitely not something you see often. So I appreciate that. Definitely a different style in many places throughout this home. Wait till you see the amazing primary suite. Bedroom and bath is over the top in this house, so we're gonna get over there next. But a little bit more to show you here. I've got this pantry with the frosted glass. And remember, folks are living here, so there's stuff going on. But I know how challenging it could be when you're selling your home and you're on the market. So they're doing a great job. You've got, and I could tell they're coffee people. I see several things going on. We got a grinder. We've got a nice grind and brew coffee maker. We have another Nespresso. I'm a big time coffee snob, I would say, I guess, And so if y'all know me, I'm really into coffee. So we got the little bar area there, which I showed you, and a really good size laundry room here. So you've got a countertop space, room for a full size refrigerator. Look at this hanging bar with the beautiful subway tile going all the way up the wall. And you have a little space there on the countertop, both for folding or small appliances. So this kind of serves double as a space for like a back kitchen. I imagine they thought maybe they could put a freezer right here. I imagine you could easily or something else. And this little guy's here. Say hello. Hey buddy, how are you? Sorry to scare you. Anyway, we have a nice sink right here, and I want to get you into the primary suite. Let's get in here. Again, beautiful, beautiful ceiling. I love those transom windows, the beams here, really beefy beams. Okay, I love that. And we have a really sweet dog right there. Window and door out to a wonderful covered patio. Remember, this is over 1 acre, okay? And that gives you so much space to do what you want, especially since there's no homeowner association. So jackpot, you could put up a metal shop building like you saw right across the street. One of the neighbors had the RV sitting there, which is great. So a lot of folks, they have RVs, and you know, they gotta, if there's an HOA, you're either gonna have to, sometimes you can't even build an RV garage, but if you do, they're very expensive. So you have a lot more options when there's no homeowner association, and save you quite a bit of money. So I'm gonna give you all the stats on this home, the size, square footage, bedrooms, tax rate, all of that stuff. But as you already know, one thing I don't need to tell you is any HOA fee, because there is no homeowner association. So I was waiting for this house to sport my new hat. So tell me what you guys think of my hat. I appreciate you guys watching. I'm gonna keep going here. You got the freestanding tub. Like I said, there's such beautiful design elements in this home. What do y'all think of that shower? Really beautiful design. I mean, very well thought out. I love the designers who help with this. And I love this light as well above the freestanding tub. And you've got the commode room right here with a door for privacy, and even a window with frosted glass. So you got frosted glass in that transom window above the tub as well. And a very long countertop, double sinks, double mirror. Love the lighting fixtures as well. And take a look close up at this mirror. Framed metal mirror, but with the matching kind of, I don't know, is that like a brassy bronze, or maybe an oil rub brass or something like that? Really pretty color there of that metal. Let's take a look at this walk-in closet. Very good size. So I'll come over here. You have this whole area, chandelier in here, lots of shelving, hanging, different sizes, all the areas for boots, shoes, and the door here goes very close to your laundry room. You've got, well, we're gonna get in there. That's the garage and the drop station, and we got the pup in here, so we won't bother him. But there's your laundry room, okay? Later in the video, I will share with you a few really great deals on no HOA homes on the market. And in the description of the video, there's a link to many homes with no HOA that are for sale. So check out the description of the video, or just text me, either way. Okay, 8-foot doors here. And I love how this bedroom is so big that not only do you have the king size bed, but you have room for a sofa, you have room for nightstands. Remember those 3 transom windows? They even have the piano in here. So it's a really good size space. Now, this is a 2-story home, but I think we should probably call it a 1.5-story home, because you've got 3 more bedrooms downstairs. Check out this breakfast area. I love this breakfast dining area. And there's a really neat thing I'm gonna get up close and show you. Okay, so I love the design. I love that you got windows all the way out, letting you enjoy your massive backyard. This is the wallpaper, which it's maybe hard to see on the video, but it's such a beautiful design, and the consistent contrasting color of the kind of oil rub bronze or brass throughout. I think it goes so well with the dark charcoal or even black there in the kitchen, remember? So they really did a beautiful job. I love the flooring as well, and I know so many of you ask for this type of flooring. It looks like wood, but this is tile that looks like wood. And by the way, I'm imagine how cute these three little ones are sitting at that table enjoying a snack. So super cute. 4 stools there, counter height stools, in the beautiful, beautiful designed kitchen. But let's get back into this family room, and I'm going to show you the picture window, and I want to show you this tic-tac-toe beamed ceiling again, and we're going to get close up to this fireplace. Okay, so again with the dark black charcoal, but this is like sparkly stone right here, so just gives it a little extra, you know, what does Emeril Lagasse say? Kicks it up a notch. Sorry, it's not a food channel, but anyway. So yeah, just really pretty, right? Really pretty with the stone and the wood mantle shelf, and it's just beautiful. And then of course they have this wall unit here. I don't know if that conveys or not, but I imagine everything could be negotiated. That's like a free floating deal there. But take a look at this picture window. I don't think this opens, but it is giving you the views right outside. So you're getting so much natural light. You can see everything going on. And we're gonna get outside in a moment, but you have a massive covered patio here and the outdoor kitchen and everything. And like I said, we're on over an acre. Look how pretty that entry foyer is. So, and then upstairs you have like a big game room, which could be used as a bedroom, because there is a full bath up there. And then there is a secret room, which I can't wait to show you guys. Secret rooms are the best. You have a door out here. Okay, so we have some little cuties are staying here, and very pretty, good sized room. I'll come around so you can see this side, and it's very simple but very good sized room. And then you got a window there. You have the connected bathrooms with nice countertop, quartz counters, and the same upgraded mirror and lighting that you saw in the primary suite bath. Good sized walk-in closets, especially for secondary bedroom. So take a look at this. Again, hard to tell, but it goes in and around. So that is a good size walk-in closet for a secondary. And then in the middle, you have this gorgeous tub. I love the tile. I love the tile all around, and it goes all the way out. This is a really pretty tile, by the way. Take a look at that. Adorbs. Okay, so then here you've got your commode with another like linen cabinetry for linens, frosted glass, and another huge thing that everybody loves, the pocket door, right? So we love the pocket doors, the sliding doors, because they are so smart. And you have to think ahead for these. They're hard, very difficult to do if a home is built and it wasn't prepared for that. You basically have to tear up the wall. But in this case, they did think ahead. So you have that, and it saves so much space rather than having all these doors swinging everywhere. Again, same beautiful finishes here, the upgraded finishes and the quartz counters, okay? And again, another really good size walk-in closet here. So, you know, princesses need big closets. I heard that. I have 2 daughters myself, and I can attest to that. So, and then look at this. Beautiful, beautiful bedroom here. Again, you've got 2 transom windows up top. You have a beautiful chandelier, and there's another window there that has nice draperies over it. And then bonus right here, a 3rd bedroom right here. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. And you have a nice view out the front. So beautiful trees on this property, by the way. You are in a cul-de-sac area. I'm going to give you all the address and everything on this property just a moment. Let's take a look at this closet here. Definitely not as big as the other 2. This one feels perfect for your guests who may be staying for a short time. Of course, there's plenty of room if it's a kid's room. Goodness, I mean, we all know this is amazing for any kid. But if you want to reserve one room that's for guests, this is probably the one, just because the closet's a little bit smaller, and it has its own ensuite bathroom. So you can come in here, you've got the commode, the nice walk-in shower, which let me show you here. Beautiful tile floor, tile walls, contrasting style here as well. Okay, you got black and white, and you see that a little bit as a theme throughout this home. Okay, so here you've got white, and in this bathroom you have the black metal and a little bit of goldish bronze up there, the oil rub. And what's neat about this bathroom is you also have a door out for your guests, okay? So that bathroom serves both for your guests as well as for that bathroom. Okay, so remember just how beautiful this great open space is. And I wanna take you upstairs and show you the secret room, okay? As well as the big game room and bathroom up there. But let's get outside because I know so many of you wanna see the backyard. And there's also a massive 3-car garage here with the 8-foot high doors. And that's super important because we need to fit our vehicles in and keep them safe. In Texas, we have a lot of weather out here. And we all know we have a lot of weather. We have a lot of hail, different times. So you want to make sure you can keep your vehicles protected, and having a good sized garage is really important. I love this outdoor kitchen area. Not only does it have the sink and room for the fridge right there, you have a lot of yard space. You're looking at such a beautiful backyard here. I'm gonna pan around here. You have a lot of space on the sides as well. I'm gonna point out something related to homeowner associations, and this one, as you know, has no homeowner association. Take a look at this. So this gentleman put in one style of fence or wall, which is really neat, okay? And then these folks have the wrought iron metal, okay? So the point of that is, I would say one of the pluses and minuses is, kind of come around here so you can see my no HOA hat. So the plus is put up whatever fence you want. It's your house, it's your property. And I think a lot of us can agree with that. Maybe there's also some of us who think, you know what, I don't want different fences throughout the community. I want it to look more uniform, and I want to make sure there's some quote unquote authority to manage what people are doing. If they're doing something that doesn't make the community look awesome, maybe that's, a good thing if you have a homeowner association. That said, a lot of us, we're going to want to put up maybe a shop building. We're going to want to put up a shed or maybe a guest house or something. And we don't really want an association to have the authority to tell us if we can put that and what it needs to look like and all of that. I mean, there are often rules, and there are rules in this neighborhood, I could tell you, because the homes are beautiful. And it's fine to have some rules, but it's also nice to not have to answer to some, like I said, little authority in your neighborhood who, sometimes they get a little persnickety, if you will, and they can, I think in certain occasions target certain homeowners who kind of wind up with a hassle, with, arguing with their homeowner association over little things. And so I think that's a plus of not having a homeowner association. And, there's different effects. Some people think that it absolutely protects the home values, and I could totally understand that argument. But I also understand that there's so many people who are looking for communities like this, homes like this, where they don't have to deal with some sort of, body that's telling them what they can do, what they can't do on their own property. I totally get that. We were here before, but I want to show you the garage. Remember, it's a big 3-car, and you have the high doors. I love in this home, they thought a lot about exterior doors. You have an exterior door out there. You had an exterior door from the primary suite, the master. You also had an exterior door from that hallway near the secondary bedrooms, okay? don't mean to show their stuff, so I apologize for that, but this is a huge, beautiful garage, and if you could look past their things, I wanted to make sure y'all saw that. So by the way, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. My name again is Seth Koppel. I've been a realtor in Central Texas for 19 years, and I specialize in new construction and acreage properties, everything from these larger lots back into Greenbelt to 1 acre lots with homes like this one, as well as many, many acres, 5, 10, 50 and up. So whatever you're looking for, whatever questions you have related to resale homes, but also I specialize in new construction. So if you have questions about building on your own lot, buying land, doing a full custom build, I can absolutely help answer those, and I'm happy to answer your questions anytime. Let's take a look at this bathroom right here. So like I said, you have a full bathroom here. So there you go, nice finishes. And here is this nice shower. We'll peek inside here. Consistent theme going throughout with the black and white contrasting colors. So you're seeing the game room here. This could absolutely be used as a bedroom. In fact, there's a bed right there. There you go, proof in action. But I think would be a great game room space. So if you want to come up here and play games, watch TV, maybe have a pool table, watch movies. And so it's a great space for that. So this is not the secret room. I'm going to show you the secret room. Okay, you know where it is now. It's behind the empty alcohol bottles. So I'm a little disappointed in that there. But take a look at this. I think there's a light switch here. Hold on, where's the light? Okay, I apologize. Here's the light. So if you're a YouTuber, this is amazing. Check it out. You've got your own studio. You've got your own music room. Whatever you want to do here, okay? A nice little home office. You could come up here. I think you're above the garage. So if you've got a young drummer or a young trumpet player, or really of any age who's wanting to play the instrument very loud, this could be the best room to do it. Above the garage, you don't have to worry about the sound emanating throughout the entire house. I'll close this, and there you go. Very secret space right there. Well, okay, don't share this video with anyone. It's not so secret anymore. So in any case, what a beautiful home. And I definitely welcome the opportunity to chat with you guys and answer any questions you have. And especially if you'd like the full documents on this home, you'd like to tour the home, of course, in person, reach out to me. And I'll just set this here for a second. If you'd like to understand more about the pluses and minuses of homeowner associations, of course, you've got fees with homeowner association. You have to get everything approved beforehand. You have to abide by all these rules. Sometimes it could be, you have too many weeds in your yard. I mean, I've heard of some communities that get upset if you have your garage door open for too many minutes. Like, how ridiculous is that? So if you just want to buy your home and be left alone, we're not going to do anything that is super crazy and disturbing of neighbors. You always have to be cognizant of that. We don't want to be disturbing each other, but we want to be able to do what we want to do that works for our families on our own property, right? That's why I have this hat, and that's why so many of you tell me all the time, I don't want a homeowner association. Now, that said, there are a lot of beautiful communities that do have homeowner associations. Some of these homeowner associations are pretty relaxed. And if you want to work with someone who's very honest and open and telling you, hey, these communities, no, you don't want to get into this homeowner association. But these over here, we're going to review the rules, make sure it fits for what you're looking for. But if you're absolutely like, hey, I want no homeowner association, I have a link in the description of this video, or just shoot me a text and I will send you a link for all the homes in the area that have no homeowner association, so you don't even have to see them, okay? So just call me or text me. I'll set up a very tailored, dedicated search with no homeowner association that matches everything you're looking for. Lot size, house size, price range, tax rate. Yes, I could search by tax rate as well. So anyway, I really appreciate the opportunity. I'll put my hat back on and we'll walk out the front. And hey, we're gonna get up in the air. I gotta show you the aerial of this neighborhood, and it's such a beautiful area, and I will give you the rest of the details on the home. I apologize, you know, when I'm doing these, I'm often just trying to keep up, and sometimes I realize, hey, I didn't share this or that with them. I need to share it with you. Well, I will give you all the details as we get up in the air. And like I said, if you want to see or talk about different communities that have no homeowner association with beautiful homes like this, beautiful large homes on 1 acre plus lots, give me a call. Give me a call, text me. We're going to get up in the air. But I'll just tell you real quick, we are at 308 Somerset Hills Drive. This is Somerset Ranch. We are in a beautiful cul-de-sac right here. And I want to thank Lisa Copeland with EXP for allowing us to tour today. Her beautiful listing, which I can't imagine it's going to be on the market very much longer, because with such a beautiful home, beautiful trees, and we are coming into the height of the summer selling season. We're in a cul-de-sac area, and you could see from around, like a lot of people say, if there's no homeowner association, the home's gonna look, the neighborhood's gonna look trashy. Nothing trashy about this neighborhood. It is beautiful. Everyone's taking care of their homes, their yards. You see beautiful masonry built homes, you know, beautiful yards, beautiful trees. There's nothing I could say, you know. I mean, of course, anyone could pick apart something and say, oh, I don't want to see someone's metal shop building, or I don't want to see someone's RV. But you know what? Don't move to this neighborhood then, you know. But if you're fine with that and you want to make sure that you can do what you want to do, check out Somerset Ranch. This is 308 Somerset Hills in Georgetown, Texas. 3602 square feet, 3,600, little over 3,600 square feet. And I want to show you the outside of the garage right here, and then we'll get up in the air. Remember, built in 2020. The home is on a little over 1 acre, that big 3-car garage. You have, if you include the room upstairs, you have 5 bedrooms, 4 down, that big room up, and then you have 4 full bathrooms. Okay, who's ready to get up in the air and see more of this beautiful neighborhood from the sky? I am. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a great day. So as we fly through the neighborhood, I'm going to share with you 3 really great homes on the market that have no homeowner association, 1 in Liberty Hill, 1 in Georgetown, 1 by Burnett, and if there's time for a 4th in Bastrop, I will share that with you. Okay, so the first one I want to tell you about, 170 Sunny Slope Road in Liberty Hill. Okay, this home is absolutely beautiful. It has a main house, a casita, an RV storage, beautiful finishes throughout. It's over 3,500 square foot, 1-story home on 1 acre, built in 2017, and it's listed right about 1.1. Again, that's 170 Sunny Slope Road. There is another one in Georgetown at 908 Jennings Branch Road. This is a large 1-story home, over 4,000 square feet, and it is on 5 acres of property. Beautiful home, beautiful property, and that has an ag exemption on the 4 out of 5 acres. That one's listed at 1.65. And in Burnett County, the town of Bertram, this property is over 2 acres, a brand new house, 3,950 square feet, listed at $939,000. That one recently hit the market and it looks absolutely beautiful. The address on that is 4190 West FM 243. If you like the links to all of these, just shoot me a text, 512-750-8495. Have a great day, guys.